I don't love just anyone. I am not just anyone. I rock heels, I rock Jordans, and I wear wigs and rock my natural. Can you believe he says I'm pretty for a dark skin? He was dark skin. I bought some Hennessy for these niggas. Wonder if they love their mothers. I love their skin colors.
Hey Smoochies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Semyia, and you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Join my Smoochie family. Make sure you hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you can be notified whenever I post. Today we're going to be doing a video, highly requested, question that gets asked a lot of me about membership dues. No, I cannot tell you how much membership dues are because, as I've said in the past, they do vary. They vary for organization, they vary for region, state, school, etc. So I cannot tell you how much dues are because I don't know how much your dues would be. But what I can tell you is 5 different ways that you can raise money for your membership dues if you are interested in joining a sorority or fraternity. So these are 5 ways that you can make sure that you have the funds to pay your membership dues for these organizations. Alright, so number 1, fundraising. You can do a bunch of different types of ways to fundraise, including bake sales, car washes, just different things like that, and just raise funds. You don't have to tell people what you're raising funds for. It's not necessary, and you shouldn't. Or if you do say that you're raising funds to join a sorority, just don't be specific. But yeah, you can do fundraising to raise money for your dues or part of it. And all of these things that I'm going to list are ways that you can completely pay your dues or in partial ways to pay your dues. You can use all of these in combination, or you can use one of these to pay your dues, whichever works for you, whichever one you need. For me, I use a few of these different ideas in combination to pay my dues. So not one thing worked for me. I have to do more than one thing to raise the money. So like I said, the first one is fundraising. So if you're creative and you can do something like that, you can come up with ideas for fundraising. If you need ideas for fundraising, you can go on Pinterest or just Google and find out ways to fundraise, and you can find simple ways to fundraise to get the money that you need to pay membership dues. The next one is probably more commonly used amongst us undergraduate students, refund checks. If you're like me and you get a refund check every semester from your loans or any money that you had, like just residual money that was just left over after paying tuition and room and board and books, etc. If you have any money left over, the university will put that money into your personal account or send you a check. And with that, you can choose what you want to do with it. And one of the things that you can do with it is pay your membership dues. You can pay it completely off, or you can make a payment using your refund check, whichever, depending on how big your refund check is, whichever you got, you know. But refund checks are a really good way initially to be able to pay your membership dues. Now that's not something I would recommend to do every single time. So if you really just cannot afford to pay membership dues continuously for the rest of your life, you probably should rethink it, because you won't have a refund check every time to pay your dues. It's just something that's a good way to help for those first payments, because the first payments are definitely the highest, and it gets lower from there. 3, family and friends. Ask your family and friends, you know. Ask your mom, you know, ask your church, ask, you know, your aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters. Just ask around, ask family and friends if they'll be willing to donate. For me, I ask people for small amounts, like $50. So I was like, hey, would you be willing to donate $50? Instead of asking for large lump sums. Like, I'm not gonna hit one person, I'd be like, hey, you got $500. No, I was like $50 here and there, and people were writing me checks, sending me $50 here and there, and it just added up. So the little support counts, you know. Those small dollar amounts here and there definitely add up and contribute to the overall goal that you're setting. And I also want to point out that I had no idea what my membership dues would be when I was raising funds. I had majority of the money raised, and I was a few $100s shy when I actually was accepted. And then at that point, I knew how much I needed, like how much left I needed to earn. And then I just did what I had to do to get the rest. But I had already saved up as much as I could just in case of what I thought it could be in the ballpark range. And so I was just a few $100s short. The next one is sponsorship from a member. If you know someone who is a member, or like, let's say for me, I wanted to do Zeta. Obviously, I interned for a judge who is also a graduate chapter member of the graduate chapter that sponsors my chapter that I was trying to join. I reached out to her and let her know that I wanted membership and that I was short such and such amount of dollars, and she wrote me a check. Not for the full amount, but just to contribute to what I needed. And if you have a family member who's also a member, then you can reach out to them. If you have a mentor, a teacher, a co-worker, a manager, a boss, someone who knows you personally, who is like, I really want you to be part of my organization, and they're willing to back you financially, you can do that. It's more wise to reach outside of the chapter, obviously, that you're trying to join, to ask for funds, because you're trying to join the chapter. You don't want to ask the members of the chapter for money. But if you know someone who's a member of the organization, then by all means, utilize that. Like, ask them. The worst that anybody can say is no. And the best that they can do is say yes. And a lot of times they do. So it will be very surprising to you, but I got a lot of yeses and I didn't really get too many no's. So try it out. And the last way is work and save. That's pretty much like the traditional route. If you have a job, pick up some more hours and start a savings account. If you didn't have a job before, get a job and start a savings account. Basically, just find a side hustle, pick up a second job, or do whatever you gotta do. But you just wanna make sure that you're saving money as it's coming in, and instead of spending it. So just make it a priority. Create a separate savings account just for that goal. Make a safe or something and just collect the money into that. Just something set aside for the goal of your membership into the sorority or fraternity that you want to join. So those are 5 ways that you can raise money for your membership dues, because a lot of people have wondered these things. So utilize those. Like I said previously, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, or all 5 of those techniques to raise money for your membership dues. Whatever you got to do here and there, just get a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, and you should be fine. So membership dues should not be something that is super stressful. I understand that everybody's not rolling in dough, because honey, I surely wasn't. I did not have a job at the time, and I definitely don't roll in dough, but my refund check helped me out a lot. Sponsorships helped me out a lot. Asking family and friends helped me out a lot, and fundraising helped me out a lot. So the only thing I didn't do was I didn't have a job. So well, not a real job. I was working on campus at for work study, and that was supposed to go towards my bills and stuff. So I definitely needed the help, and I wasn't afraid to reach out and ask for it. Sometimes it can feel a little awkward and uncomfortable, but you gotta bite the bullet. If you really want something, you gotta ask for it, honey. Closed mouths don't get fed. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys found that helpful. And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions about this video that I may not have touched on, or just something you want me to go into more detail about. Comment that below. Let me know. Hit me up on social media. I have been getting, it's probate season, so I've been getting a lot of probate videos and pictures from some of my smoochies who have successfully joined the sorority of their choices, and I just want to say congratulations to all of y'all. Like, honestly, that makes me so happy to see that. I am overjoyed. Whenever I see them, I'm like, oh my God, I just feel like my babies. I just feel like y'all my babies, and y'all made it. Congratulations. So I'm so happy for y'all. I know that, it's a very happy moment, because you can sigh a relief, because you finally did it. You don't have to go through all these hoops no more. You don't have to watch all these videos. I hope y'all still watch these videos, because I love y'all. You stay loyal, stay loyal. Don't leave me. I know y'all members now, but don't leave me. I hope y'all still watch. But yeah, you don't have to sit there and take notes on everything I say. And And I just want to say thank y'all for watching and supporting. It makes it worthwhile to know that y'all's dreams are coming into fruition, and that I actually have something to do with that in a way. Like, I'm actually being helpful to your journey to getting where you want to go into your goals. And so I'm really happy about that, and I want to say thank y'all for watching and congratulations. So keep sending me videos like that with your college acceptance letters, your graduation pictures, your announcements about you being accepted into sorority, your probate videos and pictures. Keep sending me that stuff. I love seeing it. Also send me questions. Y'all know I like to answer y'all questions and stuff, and I'll do the best I can. And so if y'all want to stay in touch with me outside of YouTube, make sure that you follow all of my social media in the description box below. And notification bell. Subscribe. Be part of the Smoochie gang. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Smooches.
I heard you, she got that water. Splash, drip, drip, woo, splash. Hey. Slippery, wall, excuse me, please me. I'm up, believe me. Get beat, cause I'm flexing Rarries. You can bet on me.